Thank you, Speaker, sir. India is an old country but a young nation. Unlike the young, everywhere we are impatient. I am an young and I too have a dream of a strong India, independent and self-reliant in the front of nations of the world, in the service of mankind. With the quote of Sri Rajiv Gandhi, I would like to initiate the debate on the grants on Ministry of Youth Affairs and Sports. Finance Minister has allotted 2,216 crores for the Ministry for this financial year, and I must reiterate the BJP's New India, a $1 trillion dream, but $1 million mindset. Honorable Minister is here, and I'd like to start with their party vision document in 2014 of the election manifesto, in which page number 20, it speaks about the youth making India unstoppable. And there are some promises the party has made it. For example, Young Leaders Program, it was promised to set up a National Youth Advisory Council. It was promised. BJP has promised district level incubation and accelerator program for encouraging innovation and entrepreneurship. It has been promised. Availing students loan has been promised. Setting up of neighborhood children's and youth parliament across India has been promised. A program for youth for development has been promised. But all these promises has been kept as promises only. And Honorable Minister, on the targets, the party's policy document which speaks about it, where we are, where we have arrived, what more needs to be done, and the party's document which I see as their government document also. I presume that the House at least tried to know the deliveries made by the government, the return promises by the policy document, or else the document of 2014 itself is just a Jumla document. After that also, in BJP's Sankalp Patra in 2019, page number 27, speaks about youth in governance, mentions that there would be incentive reward youth who engage with society. But when I see the grants under the Nehru Yuva Kendra, Rajiv Gandhi National Institute of Youth Development, Young Leaders Program, I doubt whether government truly wants to walk the talk on its election promise, or just simply wants to kill the institutions having the names of certain individuals who build the nation. The neighborhood and the youth leaders awards, the National Youth Advisory Council were programs encouraging leadership about the youth, something on which the Prime Minister has focused repeatedly on Mann Ki Baat, has seen zero budget allocation. The Sankalp Patra also talks about special awareness and treatment of substance abuse. Though this is being predominantly a health issue, but it is high time we see abuses beyond the traditional scope. Substance abuse has become so normal that we started to take it for granted. Addressing the doping agencies issues, the budgetary allocation for anti-doping agencies is minimal. What we need for this issue is a dedicated awareness campaign. Advertisement and marketing, which the government is an expert, is the best alternative to propagate this message against substance abuse against the youth. But strikingly, the budget has minimum allocation for such informative spending, which programs like Beti Bachao, Beti Padhao have advertising budget more than the scheme itself. But what I want to emphasize is that we don't want to have a Utwa India just like a Utah Punjab, which was created because of Akali and BJP policies in Punjab. When we speak about youth hostels, it should form the core of the government strategy to boost its Sadbhavana scheme for Jammu and Kashmir students had already seen any capital allocation. At times like this, when the youth of the especially from the scheduled caste and the scheduled tribe counterparts are traveling across India, it is important that government provides suitable accommodation in the hostels. It's very heartening to see that out of the 80 hostels under the youth hostels, only 50 are in functional stage itself. And I request the Honorable Minister to stay in one of the youth hostels to see how its conditions are. I hope that his stay will improve that youth hostels across India. We should have minimum had in each district one youth hostel at least. And I'd like to taking to sports the primary agenda of the existence of the ministry. I have stunned by the budgetary allocations made by the ministry for several federations responsible to look after the sports in India. 9 crore rupees allocated for hockey, 9.6 crores for National Rifle Association, 1.3 crore rupees to Athletics Federation of India. Is this how we are going to attain our dream to be the top table of the Olympics? Is this how daughters of our country like Hema Das, P.T. Usha, Geeta, and thousands of girls inspired by them come out of the shortcomings and truly shine in the world of... And how long does Modi ji will hide the rags of rich stories of our hard-working sons and daughters, and like my colleague Rathoda also, to take the responsibility of the disasters of Rio Olympics. We need to have a concrete plan, not tweets and challenge videos to make a difference in the field of sports. I'd like to speak about the Nehru Yuvachevendra, a pan-India organization. 39% of the posts in the organizations are laying vacant. The allocation in the NYKS, around 500 officials have retired, getting their pension benefits from NYKS. As an autonomous body, it should have formulated NYKS pension trust with a seed money of 25 crore to the needs of the pensioners as followed in other autonomous bodies. Will the minister take action towards that? A demographic difference of more than 40% of our population, the budget inspires India to spend $229 billion on sports in 2019-20, while United Kingdom spends $1.5 billion in 2016. We take pride in taking them in GDP capitalization, but we fail to overtake sporting ambitions of our colonial rulers. I hope that minister will look into it and convince the finance minister to get more funds to the sports ministry. It seems that government actively wants the youth side of this ministry to decay to help the cause of certain right-wing organizations which wants to occupy the social space. National Service Scheme, Young Leaders Program, Scouts and Guides were all made to forward the cause of social service amongst the other Indian youth. I was in the youth club in my school days. I'll finish in 2 minutes, sir. But youth club is it is verge of disappearance in villages. In my district, there are around 80 youth clubs only. Can the minister, a young minister who can have a vision for the future of India, in each panchayat, let us have one youth club which will be funded by 1 lakh rupees per year, which will have a great impact in rural areas. I like to suggest that these kind of steps which has to be taken in the rural areas to engage the youngsters in the rural level will be the new India which they plan to have it. But 21st century India, which Rajiv Gandhi wanted to dream, had plans to do that in the name of NYKS. I hope that the minister will reply in his reply and accommodate those wishes which I want to submit. Thank you so much, sir.
Thank you.